it's amazing. You know, after playing this, you know, when the pandemic happened, there was so much turmoil in our world. You know, if there was one thing that both Final Fantasy VI and Chrono Trigger always had this theme of, it was togetherness. I don't know how many people actually got that theme from playing any of these games though, but to me this is one thing that I've always seen. FF6 though, where everybody literally gets together with one cause. Everybody has a cause for something. But this be, you know, for where you came from, where you almost, you know, disappeared from. These people came together. These characters came together. They came together for a cause, and the cause was to live. Not just to live, but to survive. If anything that both Chrono Trigger and FF6 taught me in this generation too, is post-pandemic, after all that, the only thing I can tell you right now is if you don't stick together, you're not going to make it. Plain and simple. So, for everybody that's out there, do yourself a favor. If you've got somebody or some folks out there for yourselves, or family, people that you call family, doesn't matter who it is, when you come together, you can become and be anything together. You can survive. You and everybody else. This world has been horrible for the past 3 years. But if you're still here, you're here for a reason. I have struggled these past 3 years. I have been depressed. I have seen so much death, but I've seen so much life these past 3 years. And I can tell you right now, there's nothing more great knowing that there's more life to be lived. Even during the worst parts of our lives though, and the darkest, most plague-riddled times of our life, if you're still here, you've got something you should always be appreciative to, and that's your life, the people around you that you can come together with, and most importantly, yourself. Doesn't matter who you love or who you don't love, as long as you've got each other, that's all that matters. Togetherness. I gotta tell you right now, togetherness and unity is what brought us together. Here to this stream, here in the world, these characters in FF6, these characters in Chrono Trigger. This is why these two RPGs are the most prevalent themes of my life as well. I get such glee playing these games and sharing it with y'all too. More importantly, I get such glee being able to open up and share my experiences with y'all, you know, playing these games even as a young boy. You know, just even as a grown adult too, that, you know, that just, if you were a gamer in the 90s, man, who would have thought that this amazing music that's been remastered, this game that has literally been remastered too, hell, it's a great time to be a gamer in many ways, not so much in a few other ways too. But I gotta tell you, man, this is why I love streaming with y'all. This is why I love sharing with y'all. You know, this is experiences like this that I loved as a kid that I can share with everybody in the world too. This is why I love streaming. This gives me the ability to open up with a bunch of strangers who have something in common too. And that's why I love streaming. I know I went on a poll there though, but just on a complete rant tangent or whatever what do you call it? Like I was just going and going and going, if you will. What I'm saying is this. After playing this, man, after the pandemic though, like as an adult, really, you don't really realize just how much, you know, things like this have such an impact on your life. How it gives you how it gives you such a, you know, it makes such an impression upon you. as a child or as a teenager. You know, even as an adult still to this day, though, it's amazing how much I keep going back to this game. And it never, ever, ever ceases to fail and just retelling the story over and over again. Even though this one is my number 2 and Chrono Trigger is my number 1, this one, I gotta tell you right now, though, man, it's like, it goes back and forth, you know, because one day this one will be my favorite, the other it'll be Chrono Trigger. I'm a gamer, what can I say? Everybody loves happy endings too, you know. And this was very much worth the purchase. The music itself, though, man, I gotta tell you, it's beautiful. It really is. Lay your hair down, Tara. That was cool, man.